Through Jim McElwain's 3 seasons at UF, Gator players have had their share of scrapes with the law. Florida football coach Jim McElwain has often said when it comes to discipline, players have freedom of choice, but not freedom of consequence. Through McElwain's 3 seasons at UF, Gator players have had their share of scrapes with the law. According to a Gainesville Sun survey, Florida players have been charged and/or cited 16 times since McElwain took over as head coach in December of 2014, more than SEC champion Alabama, 13, and rivals Georgia, 11, Tennessee, 9, Florida State, 6, and Miami, 6, during the same span. The 16 charges have involved 14 players, 7 of whom were recruited by McElwain and 7 were recruited by former UF coach Will Muschamp. Of the 16 charges, 4 were felonies, though felony counts involving Gator receivers Terry Cleveland and Rick Wells firing a BB gun in a UF dorm were eventually reduced to misdemeanor charges. 5 of the charges were citations for marijuana possession and 2 were citations for driving with a suspended license. Alabama, 6, has had more felony arrests than Florida during the same time span. The 16 charges do not include the 9 Florida players suspended for their involvement in an alleged credit card fraud ring, which has hamstrung UF's offense in depth this season. 7 of the 9 players were offered pretrial diversion Thursday, though the state attorney's office is still looking into multiple charges against offensive lineman Kadeem Telford and defensive lineman Jordan Smith. The season-long suspensions have taken their toll on a Florida team that's 3-3 heading into its showdown with number 3 Georgia on Saturday. Florida's offense is ranked 102nd in the nation heading into its game against the Bulldogs without standout junior receiver Antonio Callaway and starting junior running back Jordan Scarlett, who are 2 of the 9 players suspended. Last season, Callaway and Scarlett were instrumental in leading the Gators to a 24-10 win over Georgia. Callaway had a team-high 42 yards receiving and 1 rushing TD against the Bulldogs, while Scarlett rushed for a team-high 93 yards and 1 TD.